we're going to make some pork chops. It's going to be a especially good meal. This is for a special occasion. And I'm going to make a marinade of 2 cups of water, 1/4 cup of ruby red port wine, and a teaspoon of pepper, a tablespoon of coarse ground salt. If you only have fine ground salt, you would use half of that. About 3 tablespoons of a good olive oil, 2 garlic cloves, 2 fresh garlic cloves. I prefer fresh over the jarred stuff by far. And this is some fresh rosemary. You could use dried, 2 tablespoons. And if you use dried, I'll tell you about that in the description. We use a tablespoon of sugar, a little bit of hot sauce, about a teaspoon, about a half a cup or so of onion. This might be a little less than a half a cup. The onion was very pungent, kind of made me cry, and you know, when I was chopping it up I was crying uncontrollably. You know, it was just awful. You know, I couldn't help it, and so I may not have a whole half a cup. And we're going to put our pork chops in here to marinate. I want these to marinate overnight. These are some decent sized ones that are like, inch thick or close to inch thick. I tried to make a couple of them special by trimming off some of the extra here, but you know, it's kind of like 2 bones there. It didn't really work out. So I'm going to put plastic wrap on this. This is going to go into the refrigerator overnight to marinate. I'm going to start off with the sauce, the wine sauce. I'm going to add some olive oil and some shallot. And rosemary. It's fresh rosemary. You can use dried, no problem. I'll give you all the ingredients and amounts for both, you know, in the description for everything. And I'm going to add some of the pork trimmings. Well, what I mean is, I sort of tried to French the pork chops, but it didn't really work out. I'll just leave it at that. It didn't work out. We'll add that. We'll add 2 cloves of garlic. And things don't have to be chopped perfectly here. And 3 slices of kind of thin bacon. Not that expensive thick bacon. And I'm going to let this cook for just a little bit. This is cooked for about 3 minutes, just combining the flavors. I'm going to add the port wine. It's 1.5 cups. Stir that in a bit. And I'm going to add chicken broth. And add 4 cups of chicken broth. We're going to bring this up to a boil. Well, this has come up to a bubble, and it's bubbling kind of medium, a little bit heavy, and that is fine. That's what you want. And we're going to let this bubble for about 45 minutes. Well, this sauce has cooked for its 45 minutes. I'm going to take it and strain it. I'm straining it for two reasons. It's difficult to see how much sauce you actually have with all the added ingredients in there. So I'm going to take those out and then reduce it by half again. So, or reduce this by half. My sauce has gone another 30 minutes and it is reduced. And I did defat this, took the fat off the top. And we'll see you tomorrow. It tastes good. Next I'm going to take my dried off pork chops. Make sure they're pretty much dry. Get all the onions and herbs off of them. Out of the marinade, I'm going to put a little bit of oil on both sides. Just a little bit. I'm going to do this to all four of them. Put a little bit of pepper. And a little bit of salt. Just a little bit of salt. Because they were in sort of a brine. Not really, but a little bit. So a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Do this to all four of them. My pan is hot. I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil to the pan. Get the vegetable oil all over the pan. I'm on medium-high heat. And let's add our pork chops. This is going to be good. I'm telling you. It does take a little while to make, but it's worth it. It has been 6 minutes. Let's have a look. Looking pretty nice. Let's cook them up just a little more. These have gone another 7 minutes. Here, I'll show you. I'm going to take them off and let these rest. Allow these to rest. I'm going to cover them with foil just to keep them warm. And take this off. Heat up our sauce. Get that warm again while these rest. Our sauce has come to a bubble. I'm going to add blue cheese. Any blue cheese that you like. I'm using gorgonzola. We're going to stir this in. If you don't like blue cheese, you can skip this. And just stir this in. Allow this cheese to melt. This would be good with the steak as well. Plating. Let's take, I have some mashed potatoes. Let's take some of the sauce. Add our pork chop. And enjoy. Let's have a bite here. The flavor is outstanding. Oh, it's good. I love that blue cheese. So good. Thank you so much for watching.